Last time on Dragon Ball, what affinity King Vegeta and Bardock both utilize their future vision to try and defeat Frieza. Unfortunately, Frieza was too powerful and kills King Vegeta while he blows up planet Sadala. The only hope left for the Saiyan race lies in Bardock's wife and daughter, who are currently heading to Earth. What dangers will they face on this new planet? Find out now.
The planet Earth. Pretty much a completely useless planet that isn't very technologically advanced and doesn't really have any intelligent life. That's the planet Jaco is currently heading to after discovering there's a Saiyan pod shortly arriving at the planet. Jaco arrives on Earth, encounters Amori, and the events of Jaco the Galactic Patrolman play out as normal up until right after the Andazuki rocket ship incident. At Capsule Corporation, the home to the wealthiest family in the world, a Saiyan spaceship crash lands. Inside the Saiyan pod, Gine awakens and steps out with her baby Kakarot in her arms. She looks around and sees about a dozen weapons from the police trained at her. "Don't move," they shout at her. But Gine has had a pretty bad day, so she instantly moves behind the officers and knocks them all away. Dr. Brief steps out and tries to calm Gine down, saying his guards are only trying to protect him and his family. Gine looks over to the doctor, and then collapses out of exhaustion. Hours later, Gine wakes up in Dr. Brief's lab and is confronted by a small girl. "Are you an alien?" the girl asks. Gine notices the girl is holding a gun of her own and trying to look tough. Gine smiles and answers that she is a Saiyan from planet Sadala. Then her face immediately drops, and she begins to tear up as she realizes that there is no more planet Sadala. She wonders if Bardock was able to safely get off the planet, but she doubts it. Gine immediately then asks where Kakarot is, and the small girl says that she is in the nursing room. Gine demands that the girl take her to the nursing room so she can see her daughter. The girl puts on a smug expression and states that she doesn't take orders from any alien, and is suddenly surprised when Gine steals a gun faster than the eye can see, and points at the little girl. The girl doesn't feel like arguing now, and takes Gine to see her daughter. Dr. Brief shortly arrives and asks who Gine is and if she's okay. Gine tearfully explains her entire story to Dr. Brief, and she asks if she can stay on the planet for a little while and hide out from the Frieza forces. Dr. Brief luckily is very kind and says she can stay at Capsule Corp for as long as she wants, as long as she can become a worker for him. Gine joyfully accepts and brings up that she's an excellent cook. A while later, Tights calls Dr. Brief to ask if he can fix up Jaco's spaceship, and Dr. Brief says it's fine, but they've got their own alien they're dealing with back in the city. Jaco overhears this and asks what kind of alien, and Dr. Brief says she's what they call a Saiyan. Jaco goes pale and realizes that this is the Saiyan he was sent here to arrest, and is even more concerned to realize that the Saiyan is an adult. Jaco, Omori, and Tights then head to Capsule Corp to find the Saiyan, and Jaco is relieved to see that it is just a Saiyan woman and her baby, but says he'll need to take them in. Gine immediately is shocked that the Galactic Patrol found her so fast, but says she can't be taken in since the Frieza Force will easily find her if she's with the Galactic Patrol, and she needs to keep a low profile on Earth. Jaco isn't taking no for an answer, and gets ready to engage, but Gine retaliates and knocks Jaco away. Gine and Jaco get into an immense battle, with Gine's powers slowly rising throughout their fight. Jaco realizes he isn't going to win at this rate, and says that he'll let her and her daughter stay, as long as he is able to return and check in on them every once in a while. Gine is relieved and accepts this, and then apologizes to Jaco for being so rough. Tights quips, "What a super elite, can't even defeat a single girl." Jaco ignores her. The little girl, Bulma, shows off her tech skills by fixing Jaco's spaceship, and he leaves Earth to return to his headquarters. Over the years, Gine gets used to life on Earth. She has become the head chef at Capsule Corp and has managed to afford her own apartment in West City. Her daughter Kakarot is a well-mannered little girl, who regularly goes to Capsule Corp to help out the Briefs family. Now, some of you may be asking why Kakarot isn't evil here like in the What If, but like Moscow said in the Gine What If, Kakarot would be influenced by their mother, and all the nice people around, so there's no need to incorporate the evil Goku in this What If. Anyways, Kakarot currently goes to Green Star Elementary School, and is a pretty smart, though rambunctious, 12-year-old girl. This Kakarot is a lot more how Pan acted in Dragon Ball GT, except less annoying. She has a heart of gold and always wants to do the right thing and impress her mom and big sis Bulma, but she also has an extreme love for martial arts. Now in West City, it's not too common for little girls to be so excited about learning martial arts, but Gine knows that she must get that from her father, and doesn't want her daughter to be held back from her fighting instincts, so she enrolls her in West City's martial arts school, where she trains almost every night. That's where Kakarot has met her best friend, Mark. Mark and Kakarot first met at the martial arts school, and Mark was fascinated by the fact that there was a girl martial artist in his class, so he did everything he could to try to impress her. One day, Mark challenged Kakarot to a duel to show off his coolness, but Kakarot easily wipes the floor with Mark, and his pride is almost shattered. That is until Kakarot helps him up and promises that the two can train together, and she can show him everything she knows herself. After this, Mark and Kakarot become good friends and spar with each other in classes. One day, while both of them are visiting Capsule Corp, Bulma shows them a strange object called a Dragon Ball that she found in her basement. She's done a research and discovered that there are 7 Dragon Balls in total, and that if you gather them all, a magic dragon named Shenron appears and grants you any wish. Kakarot and Mark are mesmerized and beg to help Bulma track them all down. Bulma allows them to come along as her bodyguard, since this could be a dangerous journey. Kakarot asks Gine if she can go, and Gine allows her to since she knows how much she cares for her big sis, and also Gine wants to make sure Bulma is safe too. So Bulma, Kakarot, and Mark go out on a journey to find the Dragon Balls. Meanwhile, near Mount Paozu, a mysterious ship suddenly arrives out of nowhere, and a frightened purple-haired boy scrambles out. He has no clue where he is or how far back he's gone, but he knows one thing. He needs to find another Saiyan. Somehow. The mysterious boy puts his ship back at a capsule, and before he goes to take off, he's almost run off the road. Bulma, Kakarot, and Mark step out of their car, while Bulma was about to yell at the stranger before she sees the Capsule Corp logo on his jacket. Bulma asks him where he got the jacket, and the stranger calmly responds that his mother gave it to him. Bulma believes that he might be an employee of her dad, but she wonders what he's doing all the way out here. Kakarot asks the boy if he'd like to come along with them, and they'll drop him back off at Capsule Corp after they finish collecting the Dragon Balls. The boy wonders why these people go searching for the Dragon Balls, and he's also very curious why Kakarot's hairstyle looks very similar to Goku's. But he ignores it and hops in the car, thanking them. Bulma asks him what his name is, and the boy responds Trunks, before acting all strange like he shouldn't have said anything. Kakarot and Mark tell Trunks their names, and Trunks quickly turns around in shock. Kakarot? Isn't that what his father called Goku? No, it can't be. They have the same hairstyle, but this is a little girl. They can't be the same. Trunks then asks Bulma what her name is, and Bulma is surprised that he doesn't know it, and points to the name on her chest. Trunks is even more shocked now, and asks what year it is, which confuses everybody. "You okay there, mister?" Mark asks. Trunks asks again, more demanding, and Mark tells him it's age 750, and Trunks sweats even more. Before they can continue to ask Trunks questions, the Dragon Radar goes off like crazy, and Bulma hops out of the car quickly and goes into the strange house to get the Dragon Ball, before she is stopped by an old man. Mark and Kakarot get out of the car to protect her, but the old man claims he means no harm and wants to know why they're there. Bulma says she would like the Dragon Ball he has since they're trying to collect them all, but the old man says that he can't just give it away to anybody off the road and they have to earn it first. Kakarot and Mark step up saying they're really good at martial arts and they could fight him to have it, and the old man is pleased, claiming he's a martial arts master as well, and they prepare to fight. The old man easily wipes the floor with Kakarot and Mark, but he respects the effort they put in. Trunks then steps out of the car and tells the old man to leave them alone, since he couldn't really hear their conversations from the car. The old man remarks that he senses great power in this boy, and challenges him to a battle as well, and goes in for the attack, and surprisingly, Trunks manages to dodge all of the old man's attacks, and with a simple chop, he's able to send the man flying back. Trunks runs up to him and apologizes profusely, and the old man just simply laughs, saying that maybe there is hope for the next generation, and that the group has earned the Dragon Ball. Kakarot and Mark are amazed at how strong Trunks really is, and Bulma is swooning seeing Trunks in a whole new light now. The group then departs to go searching for the next Dragon Ball, while Kakarot and Mark berate Trunks with questions on his fighting ability. And that's where we're going to leave things for today. I had a lot of fun writing this part, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyway, until we meet again guys, catch you later.